Hey guys, Nathan again. Slightly like a different video. I was actually made a little video on like investing yesterday, and I've just been like flicking through some different sort of shares and stocks that you're able to invest in. Um, and something like really interesting that I've noticed is a lot of price. There's like really big opportunities now that I just thought I'd share. Just to remember, like all a lot of work has gone online. People have been forced to sort of move their jobs online. Um, and so if we look at like a lot of, why is that not updating? That's based off the last 24 hours. But if we look at a lot of like online businesses, like most of the market is just crashing. But I'm just looking at a lot of SaaS companies, I just immediately sort of noticed a trend because so many people have been forced to sort of move their business online. Um, you know, HubSpot has gone up 26.46% in the past month. Um, because companies are being forced to like make a sort of digital shift in order to sort of work online. There's other companies like Datadog, um, which is a sort of monitoring platform for like website. You can just basically make dashboards. If you look at it this past month again, started at $32. Like I'm talking since coronavirus has really like taken off. Started at $32, now is at $40. So it's gone up 25%. Um, and like there are a few other SaaS companies. I'm just going through more of them now. Like and I'm not like suggesting telling you to do this. Like I'm not a like financial advisor or anything like that. But just like of course, I guess it just does. It's actually just like common sense. That companies like this, like we can even let's see what Salesforce is. Past month 140, now at 162, same again. And like it was just so obvious to spot this trend because everything else is just dropping and crashing. I was just scrolling through the Revolut app for making investments. Everything else is just dropping down, like banks, uh, air, air, travel companies are just like crashing, and then the only ones that you're seeing going up are technology companies, and in particular software companies, people who are solving like a solution because you must work remotely now. So just something that I thought I'd share. I haven't personally made any investments in these yet. I'm just doing my research before I sort of go ahead and commit to something. I think I'll spread out the investment mainly over like just over what I understand, which is SaaS companies like GoDaddy up 40% this month, and they're pretty insane returns. Um, so I think it's really good to just accept that we are in this situation. I think a lot of people sort of uh, don't really want to accept that we are in this situation and we have to sort of just make the most of it. But rather than just looking at it as a negative, I think there's so much opportunity, um, so much opportunity around. Like I'm literally just scrolling through it now. Sorry, you can't see it. I'm doing it on my phone, because I can't find a good app for running it on here. But yeah, everything else is just dropping. So there's a lot of opportunity for not only like for making money, but also just sitting at home and like you can spend a lot of time reading and learning about new things. So I think we can utilize this time really well. Um, MasterCard stock price is up 23% this month because people are paying by cards. I mean, this is also just me, just like guessing what the reason is. There could have been some major changes um, within Mastercard that I'm not aware of. Microsoft is up 30% this month. Uh, so I'm using like Revolut to look at this, and Revolut is like a banking app, but you can actually make investments directly through it, and you get a number of free trades per month. PayPal, what's PayPal also up 33%. I'm just looking at 30-day periods, which is sort of when coronavirus really, I guess, sort of took off, and people started to realize that it was a very real issue. So Shopify, Jesus Christ, Shopify is up 70% this month. Started at 375 and now is at 629. I mean, to be honest, like this actually does actually show me that like these are all things that I understand. I understand them very well, and I've known for a very long time that like I think that probably a lot of people have, a lot of people who watch my videos, it's relatively like digital online people, and they sort of know that these technologies have the capacity to or the potential, I should say, sorry, to really, really change things. Um, and as much as I don't use Shopify myself because I build out custom solutions, I 100% see the value in what Shopify are doing, and how it has that potential to change things. Um, and I'm just going, just all the companies that I know of and understand what they're doing are just the stock prices are just going through the roof. I mean that's insane. Um, in the past month, 375 now has just leveled off at 629. I think that's absolutely unbelievable. Um, so I think I'm actually going to buy some stocks today, and in some technology-based companies, particularly, yeah, if people are going to be sort of losing their jobs, which is like we just have to look at this situation very realistically and not what's the term, sort of beat around the bush, as we would say in Britain. Like if we look at it like with a just very like harsh viewpoint. This is very real. A lot of people are going to be forced out of a job, and that is probably going to push people to go and start like online businesses, particularly if they have to like sort of work from home. And I guess a lot of companies as well who weren't previously online have now started, yeah, just having to make a sort of digital, make the digital sort of transformation, because like these stock prices are just unbelievable. But anyway, I just thought I'd share it, and like if any like investing isn't my real like forte, and like, I have very little experience in it. Um, but if anyone is into like investing, I'd be interested to hear like your thoughts and perspective on why you think it's happening. Um, Again, so I'm not telling you to go and invest in these. It was just something I noticed today, and I thought it's really, really interesting. And I will be investing in these, but I'm not giving you financial advice in terms of what you should do. Like tomorrow, everything could crash, or it may continue to rise. I've got no idea. I'm just trying to put some sort of logic, my logic, into why I think this is happening. And like it's so this this Revolut app has a like real time update on it, and I'm just watching it like every minute. It updates, and you can just see the stock price of Shopify going up. In fact, in the past week, Shopify is up 32%. Anyway, I'll stop going on about Shopify, but yeah, just something worth like keeping an eye on, in my opinion. Whether you invest or not, it's just very interesting to know, um, or for you to be able to see like what's happening in the economy, like all these large, even oil companies. Oil. Someone told me that an oil company was giving away oil for free. I think it was in the news. The price had gone down because they didn't have space for storing it, so they're actually giving it away. And like you can, I'm not too interested in oil or anything like that, but you can go and see the stuff. Like everything else is just crashing. Financial banks are just crashing, and technology is just skyrocketing from what I can see. But yeah, anyway, I'll leave you to take a look at it yourself. As mentioned, if you are like have a background in investing, like, I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on what you think is happening. But yeah, thank you very much for watching.